The new Buttinette catalog arrived just yesterday, and I thought we could do a flip through together. I just quickly went through it yesterday because of the excitement. I couldn't wait until today, but today we will be going through it in depth, and I'm going to take some notes of things that I am thinking about ordering, for example. All right, so this is the cover page. It's the 2021-2022 edition. So let's get it right in. General information, and then it starts right here. An index. So we have decor trends, autumn and Halloween, Christmas, flowery things, and so on and so on. Let's see. Okay, this is definitely spring and flowers, and I like the fabric. The orange and the cream one, actually. Okay, what kind of fabric is it? It's a package, seems to be at least. But I'm quite sure that you could order it on its own. I have to check that out later. I'm not quite sure yet. Then we have some crafting ideas. There are a lot of crafting ideas in here. Sometimes you have a code mentioned below, and then there are instructions online. Macrame. Yeah, this is definitely boho. As you can see right here, there's a link to an online description with instructions on how to craft these keychains, for example. Yeah, I'm not that much into macrame. It's not exactly my cup of tea. And then we've got epoxy. I think that's the first time they actually have something with epoxy in their catalog. I love these. The ideas are actually quite cute. And then cooking. Oh, these are rub-on. Different kind of wool. Again, instructions online. Not exactly my cup of tea. Okay, relax and chill. What do we have here? Fabric once again. Tissue box. What's this? Salt. Soap. Soapy things. And again, a lot of wool. Girly dreams come true. It says Macron pillows. There are instructions online, but not exactly my cup of tea. This is more interested, and I know that there are instructions online, and there are more of these pyramid, hard to pronounce, pillows. I think in the back of the catalog, and there is a link. So this is something that I want to try out. Not with this fabric, but the idea itself sort of speaks to me. Okay, a lot of ocean, a lot of, maritime, sand shells. This is more my style. They now have new felt animal crafting kits, but I don't really like these. I don't know, they don't like that good. Fabrics. This is really cute fabric. I think I found it before online a couple of weeks ago, and I thought you could make really cute masks with this for kids, but unfortunately at the moment we're only allowed to wear medical masks, and therefore no self-made ones, unfortunately. And I'm so sick of all the medical masks because this is a lot of trash we're producing. And the self-made mask you could gently throw into the washing machine and that's it, but what? Alright. These are cute. Ah, this is the one that I crafted with you. In case this video is put online before the other one. Let's see. Okay. Lanterns, which are actually quite cute. My mom always made these herself. No pattern, no anything. She came up with the cutest ideas and designs. More stuff for lanterns, like LED lights and holders, stuff like that. Cute ideas. Even more. What's that down here? Can even make stones. Okay. I think it's easier if you collect some stones outside, but you never know. Then it's Christmas. Straw and stars, and lights, and buttons. Are these buttons? I'm not sure. Looks like buttons and pearls, I assume. Yeah, a lot of pearls for stars. Advent wreath. Is it just a German tradition to have one candle per Advent weekend and then light them throughout the Christmas season? A lot of options, as you can see. Candles. No. Christmas tree decor. These are actually quite cute. And the gift bags down here are also a cute idea. The Advent calendar. Yeah, I think also one of these German traditions. More fabric. This is not exactly my cup of tea. Oh, more felt crafting kits. Plushy fabric. This one's quite cute. And this is interesting. I thought maybe I could make some myself, even though I don't have the specific ribbon. But you can cut fabric like this, maybe sew around the edges and then pull it together to make it look like this. So let's see. More Christmassy things. And that strange noise in the background, just in case you can hear it, is my cat. He's a bit cuddly. And he wants attention. Right. This is definitely not my style. I prefer the traditional tree. Okay, I'm petting my cat with one hand. I think he likes it. Yeah. It's Halloween today, so it's his day. He's a black cat. Well, in fact, there are no real black cats. They're just a really, really dark brown. We always said that he's 99% chocolate. So he's special. Right, cutie pie? Ooh, belly wraps are good, right? Yep. I love it. Alright. More Christmas. Now we have the Christmas trees. A lot of them definitely look artificial, but others, even though they are artificial, look quite good. I have an artificial one myself, and it looks quite realistic, to be honest. I love the idea of putting tree skirts underneath the tree. And this one also looks good. Lights. Miniatures. I need my second hand, kitty. I'm sorry. You'll be cuddled after the video's done, okay? Good. I love these miniature objects, to be honest. Okay. Ribbons. Let's see, do I need some ribbon? I don't think so. Not at the moment, at least not this. Too Christmassy. But now we're getting into what's really interesting. Okay. This one looks good because I'm running out of it. This is on page 104. It is the number 3. This is also quite cute, but I can't think of anything to craft with it at the moment. This looks like felt and such. Artificial flowers. Tiny fairy gardens. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, for craves. More artificial stuff. Glassware. This is cool. I love these. They're looking like light bulbs, but you can put plants inside. And I think they even have lights in there. Tiny LED lights. Cute. Ah, babies. Babies and newborns. Weddings. Christenings. I like the book. I wouldn't make anything regarding christening with it, but the book is cool. This is page 134 and it's number 1. This one's for making candles. More candles. Cardstock. Do I need some? Yeah, I need black one. What are the sizes? Okay, oh, okay, different weight. 50x70. Now it makes more sense to actually buy that in the local craft supply store. And this is cute for kids for crafting. Ice they can use. I'm actually thinking about ordering one for my stepson. But for €5? Yeah, why not? Okay, it's number 7 on page 142. And it is for 95. Okay. For that, he's too old. Oh, this is paper I love. This is what I ordered last time. And I'm still in love with it, but the others don't exactly strike my fancy, so maybe no more paper this time. This is origami, I think. Yeah, origami paper. Too thin for me. Quill. And paper. I ordered this for my stepson last time. And I'm thinking about ordering this one, but I am not sure. How much do they want? It's number 14. Number 14 is €6 for 20 sheets. Not sure yet. It's actually cheaper to buy these from Action and Teddy. They're bigger in size and they're cheaper. This is a cute idea. But that would also be something that I would actually make myself. This is pretty good, but I still have some in stock, but this is double-sided tape. Small double-sided tape. Now I'm embossing and die cutting. I own a Big Shot machine, therefore I am quite familiar with this. But I think those stencils are actually quite expensive. I would recommend buying them off of AliExpress, to be honest. That's cheaper. Oh, here's scrapbooking paper, which actually looks quite cute. How much do they want? 7, 8, and 9. 7, 8, and 9. No, definitely no. Journaling, bullet journaling, things like that. Stamps and whatnot. This is cute. Plank books and planners and calendars. I'm thinking about maybe crafting a calendar with my stepson this year, but no. cards and envelopes. Something I'm usually doing myself. Wax seals. More double-sided tape. Stickers and tags and baggies. I think it's definitely the Christmas edition. Yes, it is. 3D cards, okay. And things you need for 3D crafting. Now this is more interesting. I think they're quite expensive, but those punchy thingies are also quite cute. And I'm looking for a specific one. Ah, here it is. Yeah, that's a quite reasonable price. That is okay. Number 35. Stems, also clear stems, but definitely quite Christmassy, or at least holidays in general. Nothing that strikes my fancy, to be honest. No, I mean the prices are quite reasonably, but I don't really like the designs. And again, AliExpress is your friend. Okay, what do we have here? Also cheaper when you order them online at Amazon or somewhere else. Now these are these do-it-yourself diamond paintings. Pearls for ironing plushies that you can actually, I think, do yourself. You will get a set and then you have to assemble it. Then we have felt. Wooden objects for designing with napkins, for example. Therefore, different kinds of napkins down here. This could also be quite cute to do with my stepson, but no, maybe not this year, and I don't know what's available next year, so there might be something better. Glitter pearls, tassels. I need a sip of tea. My throat hurts a bit. Oh, these are cute. Especially this one. But the question is, does it more or less work to turn it around on top? I'm not sure. 6 euros. Well, more wood. Okay, this is something that I'm definitely not into. Not exactly my cup of tea. Now we have soaps. I'm thinking about trying this one out. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Let me just... Okay, this is better. My boyfriend just came around the corner and wanted to talk to me. Plus, little gizmo wanted attention. Okay, we were here. Soap making. I think this one is for bath bombs. Okay, so they already have all the ingredients ready for you, and you just have to put it together. Okay, that is sort of tiny bit boring. By the way, I think my friend Dina does have an online lesson where she's teaching how to make bath bombs. I'll try to remember and put the link in the description below if I find it. I'm not quite sure how much it is to get access, but I know that there is an online course. Okay, so soap making maybe next year. Candles. This is something I tried already, but not to this extent. I just made some simple candles with wax and some essential oils in some vintage tins, but not with these, for example, which is cute, but then don't know who could craft that. Stones, more ribbons, vintage things. I think it's concrete. Yeah, this is concrete. And we've got Fimo. This looks quite interesting, but in the end you can use normal cookie cutters. You don't have to buy the Fimo cutters. They're more expensive if they are called Fimo. Just saying. And you get a set of average cookie cutters at every, I don't know, dollar store or something comparable for less. This is something that I really like, and I'm thinking about maybe investing in this. Not sure yet. The leaves are also quite cute, but they're not on this page. Or did I miss anything? I think I didn't. They're not. Let's see. Cute pearls. They're in gold, but I want them to be silver colored. Oh, here we are. It's number 8. 8 is €6 for 25 pieces. No, I prefer just these, and the rest is not exactly my style, so it's not worth it. Copper colored, and these are also cute, especially for keychains. Yeah, for things like that. This is something that you can craft with kids, for example. Okay, what do we have here? This is cute. I think I still have a bunch of these lying around. I had an idea of creating World of Warcraft inspired keychains. I haven't used them yet, but I definitely didn't order them in this catalog because, let's be honest, crafting supply stores are usually a bit more expensive. Okay. Colors. Just a lot of colors. I haven't tried these out yet, but let's see. Markers, watercolors. What's this? More colors? Yeah. Chalkboard optic. Fabric colors. Yep. projects and such that you can work with, and fabric. Excuse me. Sewing ideas, stencils, brushes, more pictures, color by number, wooden things to work with, picture frames, baggies and such, and boxes. Okay. Cutting supplies, storage bins and hot glue guns, scissors, very important stuff. Oh, now that's the wool department. This will be skipped because we're not here for the wool, and it's not that interesting, at least for me. Okay, we'll continue around here. So storage for needles and other fun stuff. Knitting machines, weaving, even round ones, which is cool. Okay, this is needlework at its finest. Now, what do we have here? Plushy fabrics again. Sewing ideas and such for kids. Pillow sets. These bracelets, I don't know. I crafted some when I was little, and I'm 36 years old now, so never queen. Alright, needles and storage boxes. Lamps. Fabric. This is funny, actually, because it is fabric, but it's also not fabric. I haven't got this yet. But this package up here looks good. Fabric designs for your pet. Christmassy fabrics. Cozy Christmassy fabrics. And more Christmassy fabrics. Fabrics of all sorts, as you can see. For outdoors, for indoors, for interesting projects. What kind of stuff is that? Oh, it's actually cotton. Nice. Felt. Felt is cool. I love crafting with felt. Jersey and sweat. Oh, they even have Harry Potter jersey. But that's too stretchy from my point of view. Don't really like sewing with that. Oh, more packages. This one's cute. But unfortunately not exactly my color scheme. There are different options, which is cool. Ooh. This is more for animals. Fleas or fix and such. Little helpers. Pillowcases and fillings, cutting mats and rulers and cutters. Yarn. Which reminds me I need some storage stuff. That's something I prefer buying somewhere in a shop, because you never know how realistic the color actually looks in the catalog. Sewing machines and carrier bags and more storage. Patches, ribbons and whatnot. Buttons. More buttons. Zippers. I think I have to check for these. I have to check that later, because I first of all have to think about the actual project that I'm having in mind and how long the zipper needs to be. Alright, but I will note down this is this way I know where to find the stuff. Closures and all kinds. Ah, here it is. Okay. I'm actually thinking about maybe buying one of these. And I know I've got bigger, how are they called? I'm not quite sure. So some that are a bigger size and some that are a smaller size. So first of all, it's page 552. And it is a box. This is number 6. And it's 30 euros. Jesus Christ. Definitely have to think about that. Actually, I'm not willing to pay 40 or 50 euro for storage. No, 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 no. I'll look for something else and maybe I'll make something myself. This is too expensive from my point of view. Alright, I think that's it. Yep, that's it. I'm not showing you the backside because there's a sticker with my address on it. So, I would say thank you for watching. I hope it was at least a bit interesting for you. And I will keep you posted regarding what I'm going to order. And I'm also showing you as soon as it has arrived. Alright, see you soon. Bye.